Okay, so today in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a motivational AI agent. So we're going to do this by creating an automated AI workflow. There'll be 3 parts to this video. Part 1 is going to be the ingredients that you need to build what we're building and the objective of what we're building. Part 2 will be the tutorial, and part 3 will be the value and why I built this. So we want to build an AI agent that is going to send us an email every day at 8 a.m. with a new motivational quote. I want to wake up every day, check my email, and see that an agent has sent me motivation for the day. So what are the ingredients that I need to build this? First, I'm going to need 2 emails, one business Gmail and one regular Gmail, or any kind of Gmail, but 2. And I'll get into why in later in the video. We're going to need second ingredient is n8n.com, one of many low-code and no-code AI agent builders. And then we're going to need an OpenAI account with tokens attached to it, and I'll explain that later. And lastly, we're going to need a little bit of patience and perseverance, willingness to learn, because sometimes things go wrong and there's errors, but you can get through them, I promise. You just have to be patient, and you'll really find out whether or not you really want to figure this out or not. So cool, so part 2, let's get into it. You can see that I have 2 tabs of Chrome open here. The first thing we're going to do is go to n8n.com and we're going to sign in. You can see I already have an account, so I'm going to sign in, and if you haven't the need to build one, then you should build the account. Then you're going to go into create workflow, and it should look like this. But for me, because I'm building something that I'm teaching right now, I'm going to go to the one I've already built and build the second one on top of it. So the first thing that we're going to do is hit this plus button right here and type in schedule trigger. You can see under here it has the days, seconds, minutes, hours, weeks. It's up to you. I have it daily, and I have it every day at a certain time, but let's say we wanted to do it every 45 seconds just to show you. So here we go. We'll test it out for 45 seconds, hit test, and it should show up in your workflow. You can grab this, and I'm just going to build a second workflow right on top of the existing workflow, but for you, it'll just be the one. Yeah, so after that, you're going to go to the next node and type in edit fields and set. You're going to see add fields. You're going to click that, and you're going to put in quote. And to save time, I'll put in what I already did, but essentially you're going to type in something like this. The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. Then this is where the third node comes in, and what we're going to do is we're going to attach an LLM, and we are going to use OpenAI for this, but you could use other LLMs like Gemini or Claude. We go to OpenAI and message a model. You'll see that I've already have two accounts here, but for you, you're not going to have that, so you're going to hit new credential. So yeah, go open it up, hit new credential, and then you can see this field that says API key. So from here, you're going to go leave N8N and go to OpenAI platform. This is a separate website. If you don't have an OpenAI account, then you're probably not watching this video. But if you are watching this video and you don't have an OpenAI account, you can just create one easily. So once you do get into your OpenAI developer platform, you're going to go to dashboard, and then you're going to scroll down to API keys. And here you can see that I've made a lot of keys, but you're going to hit create new secret key, and then I'm gonna name it Motivational Agent Tutorial. And then I'm going to create the key. Then I'm going to copy that key, and I'm going to go back to N8N, and I'm going to put it right into the field that says API key. So an API is what allows one platform to speak to another one, or it's like a waiter in a restaurant. Put your account in with this new API key. I'll just use it for whatever reason, doesn't matter. Then you get to choose messenger model again. And then again, this is where you are going to pick your model. And certain models are better for certain things. The smartest one that's out right now is ChatGPT 03. But because this is such a simple task, I'm going to hit mini because it will use less tokens. So if you go back to your platform, openai.com, you can go to usage. And this is where you can see how much money you've spent. So then this is where you're going to put the prompt in. Again, the prompt is really important. I'm going to copy and paste it from the old workflow and put it into the new workflow. But again, the prompt is give me a brand new short motivational quote each time. Avoid repetition and cliches. Make it creative and unique. If it doesn't have an original, it doesn't have to be original, but if it is original, you can put the person who said it and the year they said it. So it's probably not even the best prompt, but the better the prompt, the better the result. So you're gonna hit test step, and again, content right here, super crucial that you get a result from here. It says, absolutely, here's a fresh quote for you. Change the question, the answer will change your life. Unknown. Now I'm feeling super motivated and ready to put the next note in. So you're gonna go to Gmail, and then you're gonna go to send message. New credential, and then you're gonna sign into your Google account, but I've already done that, and I'm sure that you are smart enough to figure it out. Yeah, so it does need to be a certain type of Google account, a business one. Oh, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm already connected. A message, operation, send, because we want to send an email, and I'm gonna put my personal email. Yeah, so then when you're in email, you have to go to message, and this is where you're going to input the output of the ChatGPT, but there's a specific code for the output. Again, this is really important that you understand why you're putting this here. So you can see the outputs of OpenAI, and you can see that you have content here, which is dreams ask for hustle, not permission. So when you click that and you drag it in, you're going to get this scary code, which is JavaScript, JSON message content. This is how this API knows to take the quote, which is really key. And then you're going to test step. Now we're going to test this workflow. Test this workflow. And we're going to go over into my email and sign in. Should have done that beforehand. Yeah, go back to the email, and you can see here are the two that I just did. It's a new quote. And part 3, why did I do this, and what is the value? This workflow sends me a automated motivational quote every day. It adds this much value to my life. Not that much value, but I could argue that it acts as a reminder that I'm teaching myself how to build AI agents. I could argue that it's a good way for me to monitor, and I do read the quotes sometimes, and some of them actually are pretty cool, and So I wouldn't say that this is like adding so much value to my life, but it's more about like the applications. Why I did this was more like to prove that it's possible, and then be reminded that it's running in the background all the time. Because one of the key things about AI automations is that they never get tired. They run 24/7, and you can build them to do tasks that you want them to do. And so that's why it's just so mind-blowing. When I see that email, I think about the workflow, and I think about the applications that creative minds could go into N8N or another workflow builder and build agents that could do incredible things. There's so many use cases across all the industries, all the sectors, and so it just definitely fires me up to see that email in my email box, because it reminds me of what's to come with better prompts and more complex systems and multiple agents working with each other. So yeah, this is why I built it, and this is why you might want to build it yourself. It's really simple, it's not complex, but it's getting the gears to click into place about how you can attach this to almost anything. You can automate like Instagram postings, all generated by DALL-E 2 and OpenAI's ChatGPT models. And I probably will do a video on that, probably my next one or two. So yeah, hopefully you like learned a little bit, and you can now set up this AI automation. And I'm really excited to see what we can build as a human race on the backs of AI-powered automation tools. And I'm also keen to have more conversations. So if this video helped you, or you have questions or want to speak to me, just shoot me a message and we'll definitely speak. I'm here for it. Much love. Ciao.